almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Off target from outside. And it's the Mavericks ball. It's a 3-point game. Powell's shot is off. Bridges passes to Paul. 14 feet away. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic outside. Inside. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Ayton. And Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Mavericks on D. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Never know what Paul's going to do in these sets. I mean, he's so unpredictable and such a great floor general. I mean, he does a really good job of just picking defenses apart.
Now here's Powell. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Powell. Stolen by Bridges. Tipped. Doncic passes to Powell. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Good chance here for Crowder. And the Suns miss again.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Paul. The Mavs get their last shot to go. And Bridges, here we go. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Back to Porzingis. Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic. They grab their own miss.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
And here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Up top, Booker. Pass to Crowder. Good D by Hardaway.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
First team foul.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Doncic. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Hardaway uses the glass on the layup.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Left side Booker. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Doncic against Bridges. For 3, Hardaway. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. This one for 3. Bridges misses. Left side Porzingis. And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up 4. And we'll bring it.
All right, rookies, come on and get
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Ayton. Takes the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Hardaway. That 3's off the mark. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Back to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. And it's rejected. And they get it back. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Hardaway against Bridges. The 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Fast break, here we go. Pulls up for 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the break. Here's Finney-Smith. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Gets a very good look and converts. And now it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's Paul. Oh, they get a hand on it. Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Powell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Doncic outside.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
2 minutes.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Tries again. Ayton, no good. The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The pull-up jumper. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Doncic against Bridges. Porzingis for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Let's go with a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. Back to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Mavericks leading.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Ball drives in. Ayton passes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will...
17.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Paul. And he gets that one.
Chris Paul's a player who's more physical than he appears, and he looks for contact. He's become very good at finishing off bumps.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Bridges. Booker against Hardaway. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Bridges. 11 points in the game.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. And Booker pulls it down. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Powell outside. Kicks it to Doncic. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 13.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now here's Paul. There's the 3. The shot no good. Stolen by Ayton. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Finney-Smith following the score by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. Doncic. And it's Dallas scoring again.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20 foot range here. Good idea.
Now here's Paul. Takes it inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Payne. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Brown. Out to Kleba. Out left to the wing. Here's Bullock. 4-3. Called in by McGee.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's Payne outside. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Back to Marjanovic. Johnson against Brunson. Kleba with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Brown. Down low. Gets stolen by Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. And the Suns pushing it up now. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's Bullock. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. To the paint. He stops. He pops. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Mike?
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Out to Kleba, to the inside. Pass to Marjanovic. Shot to end the cold streak, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Count it. Good. And now it's a 7-point Maverick lead. It's good if it goes. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight. That's his 4th of the game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. That's tipped and stolen by Porzingis. It's Powell on the wing. And here's Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Paul. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Bridges.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Paul passes to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Outside Hardaway, lets it go. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
Now here's Paul. Down low. Ayton passes to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Over Doncic. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Powell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saves a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Ayton hits them both.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. An easy 2 on the layup.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Now here's Bridges. He's marked by Finney-Smith. For 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Powell finds Porzingis. From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Paul for 3. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now here's Hardaway. Finney-Smith drains the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Hardaway against Booker. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
For 3, Booker. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Now here's Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Doncic, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Ayton inside, defended by Porzingis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Doncic. Powell outside. Back to Doncic. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. Boyle, Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
factor for sure. David, thanks.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. To the inside, Powell with the steal. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And oh, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And Doncic hits it to go. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer 3.
And it's Doncic missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Passes to Finney Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Powell finds Hardaway. Back to Powell. And here is Doncic, defended by Gobert. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Doncic against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Doncic. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
It's Powell on the wing. It's to Hardaway. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Porzingis with a screen on O'Neal. And Doncic gets it to go.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Conley against Hardaway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
The 3 for Doncic. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah leading. Floats one up, and he comes up with the deuce. Conley's got 10.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
Doncic against O'Neal. Here's Hardaway. Gobert with the block. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Hardaway up top, over by Conley, and the dunk by Powell.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Conley feeling it out. On the pass to O'Neal. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal with it. For 3, Mitchell. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And here is Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. Porzingis inside. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Mitchell. He kicks it to O'Neal. Tries the spin move. 4 on the clock. Here's Conley, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 4-second violation.
Mavericks ball.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. On the wing, Hardaway. Doncic finds Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Powell with the steal. The 3 for Doncic. Utah with the rebound. The drive by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Finney-Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. It's tipped. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic looking it over. Going inside. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, then he just explodes on the drive. And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Powell. Out to Doncic. Doesn't go either for Doncic. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And he gets it back. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it to Gobert. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Shot from the wing. His first miss. Now 3 of 4 from the field. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. On the wing, Hardaway. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The three for Doncic. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Bogdanovich. Basket good. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The three for Doncic. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Yeah, and that three-point shot really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Here's Powell. Hardaway. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. The three for Doncic. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. It's tipped. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Doncic. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been
24.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the grip.
27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. And that one good from Clarkson. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So some of the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Utah trailing here. Here's Oni. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Spins. And they double up Whiteside in the air. And it's blocked. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Oni passes to Ingles. Fires from deep. There's the triple. The shot by Oni, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Kleba with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Feeds it to Bullock. Pass to Marjanovic. With the shot. And it's Dallas with another.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Oni passes to Whiteside. The dish to Gay. Back to Whiteside. Ripped away. Brown inside. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Clarkson on the wing. The putback. It's hauled in by Brown.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Kleba for three. Bullock. Another three for Dallas.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Oni. Brunson covering.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gay passes to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Gay sets the pick for Ingles. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Kleba finds Brown. Some solid defense from Clarkson. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Oni passes to Gay. No good there. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Dallas moving the ball around. Into the lane. Bucket is good. Brunson's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Oni. Brunson covering. Oni passes to Whiteside. Makes it off the glass.
This is where you want Whiteside finishing. In close where he can use his strength and physicality.
Pass to Marjanovic. Dishes it to Bullock. Marjanovic kicks to Brown. For the 3. And it's Oni with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pass to Gay and finished off by Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Back to Conley. Tries the spin move to tie it up. Now the pass to Bogdanovic. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And here they go. Here's Gobert. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Hardaway. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here to take the lead. Another miss by Utah. The Mavericks leading. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Porzingis with the steal. Powell kicks to Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Back to Doncic. A 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Doncic against Mitchell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Gobert finds Conley to take the lead. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Spins. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Bogdanovich wide open. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 for Doncic. A 3-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. A minute 20 left here in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Lets it go from deep. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Powell with a screen on O'Neal. The 3 for Doncic. Connects from 3-point range. Doncic has got 31.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Now, here's Doncic. Finney Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now, Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
It's time to introduce
And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Ball against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Mitchell with the ball. Tries the spin move. Shoots over Booker. That one's wide left. From outside the arc. That one no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bridges against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's Conley. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mitchell misses. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does. An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell against Booker. Now here's Bogdanovic. The D's right on him. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Paul for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's O'Neal. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
1:50 left in the first. And here's Paul. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Ayton passes to Paul. No good off the back of the rim.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Bogdanovic. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Booker against Mitchell. Inside. Bogdanovic. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. The 3 is up.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. Plays through that contact well.
That's good from Paul. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Steps back. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Booker defending. Double team on Mitchell. Down low. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Such a wide open look. Gobert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just impressive for Gobert. So capable in the mid-range.
Paul for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Utah, Bojan Bogdanovic.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Paul passes to Booker. Out to Bridges. He got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just...
Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Conley from behind the arc. Crowder with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Now Mitchell. Booker defending. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here they come. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. Good D by Gobert. Utah trailing here. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Mitchell drives in. Can't cash it in from close range. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. 3-pointer, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Here's Ayton. They shoot again. Crowder outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And now the Suns, fast break. Here's Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Stolen by Conley.
2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Paul against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. Pass to Aiden. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Aiden finds Booker. There's the 3. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Booker. And Conley grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. In transition. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovich. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Gobert, no good.
Utah foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw's good. McGee. He makes 1 of 2 that time. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell, good.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Pass to Shaman. There's the drive. Up and in on the layup. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the... Thanks very much, Allie. And
the Jazz, 22.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Shamet. Payne with it. Ingles covering. Payne, the pass to McGee. Stolen by Whiteside. And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oni. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. There's the block. Right-side Payne. The rebound by Oni.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Now here's Payne. Guarded closely. Here's McGee. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Jazz shooting around 53%, a nice number.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Outside Payne. Back to McGee. Outside Payne. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Payne's got himself on the board with a 3 there. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Payne drives. It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to McGee. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Whiteside for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Shamet. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Here's Clarkson. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Outside, Ingles. From deep. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Payne. It's Nader on the wing. Ingles defending. Pass to McGee. And he banks in the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Phoenix foul. Landry Shamet.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
A minute 20 left in the third. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gay. He takes it in. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gay's gotten his first bucket of the night. Paul with it. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
For three, Booker, and the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 6.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Clarkson outside. The kick out to Gay. The 11-footer. They get it back. Pass to Whiteside. Spins. And another shot. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Get up and make some noise.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Right side Conley. 6 to shoot. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Tipped. Crowder finds Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The putback. And now the Suns fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. The 3, Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah trailing here. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Gobert passes to Conley. Going inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. O'Neal. Crowder grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And here's Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Aiden. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Conley passes to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker, and stolen by Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Booker. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
1:46 left to play in the 4th. Here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Gobert passes to Mitchell. From deep. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Second team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's a 3 from Paul. Crowder inside. Bogdanovich on him. 5 to shoot. Bridges on the attack. Here's Booker. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bridges.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Mikal Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college. A lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bridges with it. From deep. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. clean win, and one where they clearly...
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Pass to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul. And the rejection by Eaton. Bridges up top. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts a nice finish on the transition opportunity.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Now Ayton, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot by Crowder, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic looking it over. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Porzingis passes to Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Paul. There's the drive. In the corner, Crowder with it. Inside. Here's Ayton. Nice move. Tries again. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bridges against Doncic. Powell kicks to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
The drive by Paul. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Booker. The Mavericks making the shot. Over Hardaway. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. And that one, good. 10 points for him.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Hardaway goes in. Porzingis inside, defended by Crowder. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Ayton in the high post. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Suns ahead. They lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Missed that one. Still looking for a shot. Just 2 for 9.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Porzingis with the steal. Got a piece of it. Powell with it. Now guarded by Crowder. That ties the game. Doncic has got 8 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Kicks it out to Booker. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Porzingis finds Doncic. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his first triple of the second period. Third of the game.
Ball against Doncic. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And there's the call on DeAndre.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. A crossover, and the layup is up and in.
Finney Smith.
Finney Smith's got the game tied up here for the Mavericks. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Porzingis on the follow. Porzingis has got 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Dishes to Ayton. Powell pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
On the wing, Booker. He dishes it to Bridges. Shoots over Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's on Luka Doncic.
First team.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
That one misses. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Bridges outside. Booker outside from past the arc. Bridges finds Booker. 5 to shoot with the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Doncic from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Paul passes to Ayton. Powell with the steal. On the wing, Hardaway. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway's.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll
32.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Johnson, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Kleba inside. Johnson on him. Kleba, no good. Suns trail by 6. A 3 ball. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Nader's got his first points in this one.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And here is Marjanovic. Back to Bullock. Count that one. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
El Phoenix shooting at 50% in a decent group.
And in addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the paint. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Knocked loose. That's to Nader. Fires the 3. And he stays with it. To the inside, Johnson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Brown outside. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. And that one is off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nader kicks to Shamet. For the tie. Passes it to Payne. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The pass to McGee. Johnson outside. 1:33 left to play in the third. Here's Nader. He's guarded by Bullock. Pass to Payne. Johnson right side. Shamet with it for the lead. Knocks down the three ball. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Brunson the pass to Cleveland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Payne in the post. Brunson covering. Payne's shot is good.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Brunson with it. Working on Payne. Bullock kicks to Brunson. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Payne. 6 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
6 seconds left in the third. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Matt.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Come on, Payne.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. On the court for the Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 3. Bridges finds Paul. Outside Crowder. Bridges against Powell. Bridges misses.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Suns shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Bridges outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Powell with a screen on Paul. The 3 for Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Porzingis with the steal. Dallas moving it around. Yep, it counts. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Oh, they get it back. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Good on the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Bridges outside. Inside, Ayton puts the move on, and the layup is good. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Takes a 3.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Got a piece of it. Here's Finney-Smith driving in to the middle, and the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Passes it to Bridges. The ball. Got a hand on it. Here's the pass to Crowder. The ball. 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. With 1 on the clock. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And the basket is good.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Now, Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix will come the other way. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a hit of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre. The Mavericks also with the sub. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Bridges outside. Down low. Doncic comes with the double team. Crowder finds McGee. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Outside Hardaway. The drive by Doncic. That one, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Paul. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
15 foul.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul goes in. Miss.
Chris Paul has the innate ability, understanding how and when to draw the defensive foul. He is the master of it.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
On the inbound. Yes!
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Dons.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the dub. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. The 3 from Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Powell. And the layup is good off the glass.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Hardaway against Mitchell. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mitchell's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Powell, a screen on Conley. And here's Doncic outside. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
So it's Utah now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Back to Conley. Drives to the hoop. It's not going to go for him. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Now here's Powell. Here's Hardaway, defended by Bogdanovic. Doncic on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, Conley. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. From downtown. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Powell outside. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
The 3 from Mitchell. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
2 minutes remaining.
Powell in the post. Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Porzingis. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, how about the coordination from Porzingis initiating as the ball handler in the pick and roll? You don't see many 7-3 guys do that.
Mitchell finds Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Porzingis misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. The 3 connects from downtown.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded from deep three-point range. No good. So Utah will take it the other way.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Conley against Hardaway. To the inside. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Doncic outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Left side Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And here's Gobert from the arc. That shot missing. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
The three from Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
On the wing, Finney Smith takes the three, and Conley grabs the miss. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Powell. Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a three. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. For 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Doncic outside. Powell outside. Back to Doncic. Here's the three. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Powell outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Powell. Outside Finney Smith. And here's Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. Powell passes to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell, and there's the rejection.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Outside Porzingis. Doncic on the wing. 15 points in the game. Poke loose. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. The three from Mitchell. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot misses.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Pass to Doncic. Launches a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. O'Neal on the wing. Beyond the arc. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Out to Powell. Up in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Dallas. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Here's Kleba, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Oni. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good with time running down on the shot clock. Clarkson's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Pass to Kleba. Here's Bullock. Ingles defending. With the crossover. Here's Brunson. They shoot again. Marjanovic inside. Whiteside on him.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now here's Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. And Whiteside with a block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Great open look there.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson. You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
Pass to Gay for the lead. Can't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. Kleba, screen on Gay. Back to Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender, and I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now, and that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So skilled in slashing towards the hoop. When Gay goes strong, he's hard to contain.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gay.
And so he makes both from the line. The Mavericks leading. Brunson with it. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kleba's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Maybe not a natural born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
Brown against Clarkson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Pass to Oni. Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. Now here's Whiteside. Lets it fly. And that one comes up a bit short.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Brown. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Joe Ingles.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Now here's Gay. Clarkson passes to Gay. Kleba with a steal. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Stolen. Here's Kleba. They get it again.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Whiteside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Utah trailing here. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Kept alive. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, 1-on-1. Conley, he's open. Gets an open look and hits it.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
And Doncic launches from deep. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovic. Inside. The kick out to Conley. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Hardaway finds Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Doncic outside. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now Conley. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lets it fly. And stolen by Porzingis, who poked away. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Powell. Outside Finney Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. In transition, here come the Jazz. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. The ball's knocked loose. Powell with a steal.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
The drive by Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Pass to Porzingis. There's the drive. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Porzingis sees the lane. He goes right to it and through it. Very agile for a big guy.
There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside for Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Launches it. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
35 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Knocked loose. And the Jazz pushing it up now. From deep, Conley. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Boy, they didn't make...
Jonathan.
Good story, D.A. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Jazz.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
For 3, Booker buries it from three-point range.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawlessly.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. The feed to Gobert. Tries the spin move. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovich, no luck. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Crowder with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more. And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
The drive by Mitchell. Misses from close range. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bridges for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Crowder the pass to Booker. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Sinks the triple. Crowder's got 6.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Now the pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. For 3. Booker. He can't hit that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell with it. Out guarded by Crowder. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Booker outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And that one's good, Mitchell. 7 points for Donovan Mitchell. Ball outside. Passes it to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Inside. Over in the corner, Paul takes the three. Bridges outside. Over Mitchell. Bridges misses. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell right side. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Hey, the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul goes in, and he uses the glass on the lane. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Phoenix?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off the turnover.
Here's Conley following the basket by Chris Paul. Jacks up a three. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 6. And Gobert gets to Conley. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. Conley's got his first 2 points. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Ayton finds Bridges. That one falls. And the Suns lead by 3.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here is O'Neal. He dishes it to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Conley for 3. He can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Crowder. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell right side. Tries the spin move. Here's Bogdanovich. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
No longer considered just a pure shooter, Bogdanovich has worked on becoming a complete offensive player.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now Conley. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Paul. Bridges finds Crowder. Back to Bridges. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 5. Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 10.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Suns on defense. 4-point game. Here's Mitchell driving inside.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bridges misses. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. O'Neal misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Bridges attacking. The 11-footer up again, and Bridges able to finish. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And the pass to Mitchell. Spins. Kicks to Gobert. The dish to Conley. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Paul. Over Conley, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of
21.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 4. Clarkson kicks to Gay. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. Gay's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Jazz. Well, Phoenix shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Shamet. Here's Johnson. Back to Shamet. Pass to Nader. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Stolen by McGee. To the inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Oni. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. He takes it in. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson finds Payne. And the 3 off target. Utah trailing here. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Gay. The pass to Oni. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by McGee. Shamet on the wing. The tray. And it's Oni with the rebound. Utah has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Stolen by McGee. Got a piece of it. Johnson kicks to Nader. And here we go. Here's McGee. Here's Shamet. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Gay can't hit. Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Inside. Here's Nader. Ingles covering. Payne can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Shamet with the steal. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Gay. Johnson left side, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And he drives in, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Phoenix ball. .130 left in the third quarter. Here's Shamet, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. From deep Ingles. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Rebound by JaVale McGee. The Suns leading. Johnson finds Shamet. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Passes to Oni. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Ingles. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Suns leading by 3.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Drains the three-pointer. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. 6-point game. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Nader in its small forward. And here's Payne. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Pass to Nader. Double by Bogdanovich. Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here is O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Conley penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
First team foul. Substitution.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another three for Phoenix.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Mitchell outside. Gobert the screen. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Up the floor. It's stolen by Gobert. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Tries the spin move. Gobert with the screen on Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Good call, ball.
Here's Conley. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the paint, and so the Suns with another turnover. Crowder from outside. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And for a man his size, it's amazing how Gobert gets up and down the court.
And here is Paul. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock.
Blocking foul called on Rudy Gobert. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Two minutes remaining in the game.
Conley against Paul. He kicks it to Booker. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Booker finds Bridges. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Now here is Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Paul dishes to Booker. 1:21 left to play here in the fourth. Ayton is screen on Conley. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
Conley for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
All up top, covered by Conley.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Off target from downtown. Bogdanovich inside. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.